Welcome back, Motorheads. We're back here with the Mustang V6. We're going to be doing some new alternator belt, as well as a new AC belt, as well as while we have the vehicle, we're just going to lift it up and inspect the automatic transmission fluid. And that's going to be it. We're just going to be inspecting it. He's not up to like recommended time to be changing the fluid, but we're just going to inspect it, make sure that it's all full and topped off. Easy peasy.
In Arabic يعني what he's trying to explain is ان شاء الله بنبدل البلت حق الانجن الالترنيتر اللي هو زي ما نسميه احنا دينامو تشارج، وبعدين عندك الكمبريسور حق المكيف البلت حقه، وبنشيك على زيت الجير نشوف كيف وضعه، يمكن ناقص مش ناقص، وغير انه بعدين ان شاء الله في الوايبر هذا في مشكله عندنا، الانجن الوايبر مش شغال حق المساحات حق الرجامه، فبنشوف ان شاء الله وبنرجع لكم.
Oh, not the whole thing moves. Okay. These are the reasons why we're going to be replacing the belt. Some spots a little bit worse than others, but overall the belt is just very dry and cracked. All right, Motorheads. So on the V6 Mustang, on the AC belt in particular, there's no idler pulley, there's no tensioner on the AC crank pulley. So what you'll have to do is rotate the engine on the crankshaft bolt and pry the belt off the crank pulley. Once you have it behind the crank pulley, you'll be able to get some slack off of it and pull it off the AC compressor pulley. Then you'll be able to remove the old belt. To install the new one, it's basically going to be the same thing, but just reverse. Try to lay the belt flat. You're going to sneak it behind the crank pulley. Once you have it far enough down in the crank pulley, you're going to pull this around over the AC compressor pulley. Once you have it lined up there, you'll also need to have somebody crank the crankshaft pulley over again. At the same time, you're going to try to pry the belt onto the crankshaft pulley. And that's basically installation of your AC belt. Awesome. I'm gonna put the new one on, goes back here. Well, basically the same way, opposite. To the back first, we put it on here. And then while I'm cranking it, we're pulling the belt back onto the crank. All right, Motorheads. So we are here inspecting the automatic transmission on the V6 Mustang. I believe that's a TA 6080 or 6060. To inspect this, you have like a cap plug right next to the O2 sensor on the passenger side. So what you'll do is you use a 19mm wrench, take the cap, you'll see this cap, and there's the transmission dipstick. So you'll pull the dipstick from this cap. As you can see, it's indicated. Something to keep in mind though is this needs to be running. You'll see it on the tag here. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Car needs to be idling hot. The car's already been driven here. It's quite hot underneath it as we're both under here. But we'll just have somebody start the engine. I'll clean off the dipstick, reinsert the dipstick into the hole till it bottoms out on this lip. Remove it, inspect that it's in this hash mark, and go from there. Now that we have the engine running, we're going to take the dipstick, insert it into the hole that it came out of, make sure that it bottoms out. I like to leave it in for a second or two, making sure that we're getting good quality. Bring the dipstick back out. As you can see, it's quite low. Should be up here, it's down here. So we're just going to top it off with some automatic Ford Motorcraft transmission fluid.
ممتاز. رجعنا لكم موتور هيد. خلصنا الشغل في السيارة حاليا، خلصنا السير حق المكيف، حق الكمبرسور حق المكيف، خلصنا السير حق الماكينة، وعندنا الترانسميشن اللي هو زيت الجير شفناه. كريس ضبطه على الليفل، رفعنا السيارة، شغلنا السيارة علشان نتأكد عن الليفل كان ناقص شوية، عبيناه شوية، وهذا نوعا ما خلصنا. بس برجع على موضوع المساحات. المساحات ما طلعناها حاليا، نحتاج سبيشال تول عشان نطلعها من مكانها، فبنخلي الشغل بعدين بنحصل سبيشال تول عشان ما نكسر اي شغله اضافيه. فهذا الشغل حق اليوم خلصناه نوعا ما، ومره خلاص عندك كريس الاند.
What's going on? Just as Jay was saying, we are all finished with the job. Replaced the AC belt, alternator belt, inspected the transmission level. It was low, so we topped it off just a little bit. Being automatic transmission, you really want to keep that level nice and perfect. Everything else we finished up, inspected everything, did a couple of little bit of wiring repairs. But we'll be back again working on a couple other things on this vehicle. Contact us, stay tuned, we'll be back at it again.